improving the feeling of being there. Leonard in Sweden writes to me and he says, "Hey Paul, I've been thinking about when you say that a good stereo system should be able to give you the feeling of being there. Would it not be easier to get that feeling if you involved more senses? When I listen to a well-recorded concert in my good set of headphones, I get some feeling of being there, but if I listen to the same concert in those headphones and watch it on YouTube full screen at the same time, I get even more of that feeling, and it's more enjoyable. Maybe only our hearing is not good enough to really get us there, no matter how good the systems we have is." Well, there's something to that. And that something is not unknown to us. Years ago, when we first started PS Audio in, maybe, let's call it six years after we started, I think, somewhere around 1982 or 83, just when the CD player was coming out. And we were right on the cusp of building. We designed and built the world's first D-to-A converter. We were the first guys to market, which is kind of cool. And Theta followed us after that. What was the British company? I can't think. But everybody was within months of it. But we were the first ones to actually show a D-to-A converter, a separate outboard D-to-A converter from an audio company that was designed to take what came out of the digital output of a CD player and convert that to better sounding analog. And the reason I bring that up is because when CD first came out, in order to find out technical information about it, which was contained in something called a Red Book, and that's why we call it Red Book CD. There was that was what Sony and Philips published as the technical manuals. They were very hard to get. They were not forthright with them, if you will. So much of what we had to do was reverse engineer the formats. We had to figure all of that out without the benefits of documentation and knowing what was supposed to come out of that output. And that I bring up because one of the things that they had done in some very early CDs was put album art onto the CDs. So part of the metadata of early CDs had album art. And the idea behind putting a digital output on a CD player in the first place was to do kind of what Leonard is bringing up. That is to sit and watch album art on your TV. They were going to build a box and have it so you'd see the album art and it would flash pictures of the artists and stuff as you listened to your CD. And this was all when it was way back new. But that never kind of went over, and that didn't happen. And later on we got music videos and all that. So there's no question that you can enhance the listening experience by images of being there. Another good example is watching on my home theater music videos. I mean, if I put on, pick an artist, even some of the Metropolitan Opera productions that I can watch at home, it is certainly a different experience. It's quite enhanced when I can have video and audio, to the extent that the audio, which from the Met isn't great, I can kind of tolerate a little more than if I were just sitting here in a vacuum listening. Then I demand a much higher quality in terms of sonics. But if I have advantage of watching the performers on a screen or live, I'm much more tolerant of bad sound. So yeah, I think there is something to that. I think you're right. And it's not, I am a nut job purist. And when I sit down and I close my eyes, I imagine the performers being there. I am immersed in the music. It is a marvelous experience. And if you've never been around a high-end audio system, whether expensive, mid-priced, or low-priced, but a properly set up high-end audio system, it's something you owe yourself to experience. Come visit us. You're in Sweden, you probably can't do that. Visit your dealer. Get into high-end audio. It's an amazing experience. It really is. And it's something most people have no clue about. But that's part of why I do these videos. Just trying to bring you into the fold. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.